video we will be painting a woman's face in profile. Let's look at the brushes first. This is a Langnickel Royal Sable number 44. It's about an inch wide. This is a Langnickel Royal Sable number 12. And this is a Langnickel Rigger, a number 4, and it's a small brush for making details. Let's look at the palette. Today we'll be using titanium white, ultramarine blue, permanent red medium, transparent oxide red, which is the same as burnt sienna. This is yellow ochre, and this is my medium, which is basically a paint thinner. If you open up our medium video, you can learn how to make this medium. I start off with transparent oxide red. Painting a portrait can be intimidating. Just follow these instructions, stop the video whenever you need to, work your way up to where we are. Start the video again when you're comfortable to go again. I rough in the outline of the face, and this looks fairly abstract in the beginning, but you'll see as we do our smudging and as we do our adjusting of the proportions of the face that things will change quite dramatically from this abstract beginning to a more finished product. Right now I'm picking out the darks and lights. Remember, values are the darks and lights. When you think of the grayscale, think of the darkest dark and the lightest light, and that's what values are. If you want to learn about values, open up our values video. Okay, now I'm taking my large brush and I'm smudging or blending the paint. Remember, we do this in drawing as well. We use our finger or a smudge tool to smudge the graphite together and form a medium tone value, and that's what I'm doing with this large brush, is just smudging these values together. Now I'm cutting the edge of the face with the large brush, so you can see in just a matter of minutes how things change so dramatically from a fairly abstract start to this more controlled picture. Okay, I come back with my number 12 brush and cut in some more details. Use my large brush to pick out some of the darker values. We'll repeat the same process that we started with, where we lay in some dark values and some light values, and then we come back with the large brush and smudge or blend the values together. You can see I'm blending here. When we started this painting and the lines were really loose and abstract looking, the left side of the brain loves that. The left side of your brain is saying, why are you fooling with all these details? It's only a nose, it's only a cheek, it's only a mouth. All mouths, cheeks, and noses look the same, so just draw it in and forget it and move on. The right side of the brain loves to identify and capture the soft nuances of the face. The right side of the brain is completely visual. It doesn't even store a name for the cheek or a name for the eyebrow or a name for the nose. It's just seeing the relationships between the darks and the lights. It's just seeing the changes between the shadow and the light. When your right brain is working to its full capacity, you won't be talking to yourself. You won't be thinking this is an eye, and this is a cheek, and this is a chin. When you're in that zone with the right side of your brain and it's totally in control, there will be no words moving around in your head. It's all about vision and capturing that vision and reproducing it on the canvas. As you get a little more developed here, start being a little more careful with your strokes. Keep your drawing in mind always, especially when you're working on the edges. Working on that highlight underneath her nose. I can see I've got her hair too high up there, so I'll cut that out. Changes the shape of her head a bit. Be brave. Don't be afraid to make these changes when you see a change that needs to be made. Okay, now I'm working the lips in. Most people make the lips too dark. The lips are almost the same color as the skin tone. I'll even make these lips lighter. Putting some highlights on the edges of the face. This small brush I'm using is a number 4 Lang Nickel Royal Sable. Adjusting some values here on her face now. Okay, now I'm cutting in a value, a midtone, right around the outside of the face, but look how I'm leaving a small portion of light right on the edge of the face. That's called a rim light. And that makes the face look like light is behind it. And there's this small rim of light right along the edge of the face. It's a classic illustration trick or technique. Okay, we're just about to wrap it up here, cleaning up some of the values. Okay, that just about wraps it up. Thanks for watching.